ending this! This is the end.
Alright everyone, JB here. We're back with another Dragon Ball Z video on the channel today. Now today, gonna be going over my personal picks of a couple characters that I can think of possibly coming for this Cell Saga campaign, because that is currently what we're in up until next month. They already announced it and everything, so we're gonna talk about all that also in this video. Now there's no guarantee, obviously this is just me making my opinion, my predictions. So let me know some characters you guys would like to see, whether it's an LF, an Ultra, maybe even just in a Sparking variant of something similar to like the 1% Sparking, like the Trunks that we just recently got. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Also, just want to note before we start the video, I did announce my giveaway winners earlier this week on Monday, Tuesday. Gave you guys a couple days for those winners that I announced. None of them have responded to me just yet, so therefore unfortunately I'm gonna have to re-roll the winners. I gave you guys about 3-4 days to contact me, and yeah, so we're gonna re-roll the winners. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video about it. I might just post it and everything and just hope you guys do see it. If not, then I will make a video about it as well. But with that being said, if you're new around here, consider leaving a like on the video and join the channel because it's very much appreciated. We're almost at what, 5,600 subscribers, so I do appreciate everyone that is joining the channel. Now first things first is, like I mentioned, we are currently in a Cell Saga campaign. We kind of knew this when we got the free to play Piccolo at the beginning of the month. Now this is going to go from mid-February, which is what we're currently in, to mid-March. So what does that mean? A full month, a full month of just even more possibly Zenkais and everything. We already have this is everything we know so far. We got the new LF IT Goku, or instant transmission Goku, whichever one you want to call them. It Goku, that's what everyone's calling them. We got the new Super Trunks, which is our 1% Sparking. We recently got this guy to free to play. We just got this Cell Zenkai. Like, they kind of made it pretty obvious, in the what direction they was going. This Cell is also getting a Zenkai next week, so there's a lot of, there's still some more buffs we could possibly see. And then besides that, right, we also have I'm probably gonna talk about Diamond in a different video, but we do have a so we're gonna pause this. I don't want to get no copyright, but yeah, right here we do have a login coming in for Daima. It's gonna be coming next week, because a lot of the stuff is coming next week that they mentioned. His Zenkai, the Daima coming next week. There's something else, I believe, also. There's a new raid. So besides that, that's everything that we know so far. We got 2 new characters, a couple Zenkais. We got some more logins coming soon. So I'm interested to see if Daima is going to be somewhere in here. Now we're going to be using Dokkan as a reference, because I love to use Dokkan as a reference to some of these characters, because they have some of the concepts. Now, the number one pick has to be obvious, an Ultra Cell. They made it pretty evident that they're focusing mainly on like the Cell Saga itself. So not, how some people get mixed up with like the androids and Cell Saga, because kind of in a way it was kind of, those events were kind of they changed together in a way. They were happening at the same time. Just the Cell Saga happened at a later time, obviously leading from the android saga. But I think an Ultra Cell would be something cool. We can either get him, there's 2 different ways they can do this that I feel like. They can give him to us in his, his perfect form, and then he transforms into Perfect Cell, or maybe he revives. Now we kind of do have a character that already does that with this guy, except he doesn't transform. He just revives and then he dies. He has like the counter thing where he dies and he's defeated, he does AoE damage. So I think they can do something like that, where they make him like a revival, something similar like Turles, like the combat mechanic. He dies, he comes back even stronger, something pretty similar to that. Or they make him a transforming unit, or they can just go with something simple, just put him in his Perfect Cell form, or Perfect Cell, that's what it's called, and just give him some pretty good animations, a solid kit. Obviously, if he's an Ultra, he's gonna be pretty busted. Most of them are on release, but those are the options that I think they can go with, giving us some type of an Ultra Cell. Either he's gonna be transforming, or they can give him like some type of revival, including like the combat mechanic, You know, there's different options I feel like they can do with that, or something similar to I already mentioned them. Yeah, so I don't know, I had a brain lag right there, but yeah, I already mentioned them with Turles, him having a combat mechanic, so it'd be something similar to that. We don't have a actual like LF revival cell, I believe, that does that, because we have this guy, and then we have this guy who's already in his perfect cell, you know, his form, like the actual perfect. So besides him, I think Gohan is imminent. You know, it's he's definitely imminent somewhere in the celebration, I feel like. And I say that because no matter the way that we look at it, you know, we don't want, everyone says they don't want more Gohans or more Gokus. Let's be honest, we're gonna keep seeing a lot of them. Those are the money makers, besides like the Fusion Warriors, you know, and the Potara, like Vegito and Gogeta. We just got another IT Goku. Before that, in the festival, we had 2 Gokus, I think. We had the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I guess you can count Goku Blast since he is part of Goku. But with this, there's only one option for me. You know, we already had the Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. We haven't had an actual LF Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in a while. Never needed the Ultra, like I mentioned. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, push the narrative here, but the last one we had was like years ago. This guy came out here to Zenkai a while ago. So I think what we could do is get Gohan to be a transforming unit. Like I said, that's like their only option. I feel like there's probably one other one if they implement a new mechanic. They did mention, you know, us getting new things this year, new updates. So just give us a simple, you know, transforming Super Saiyan Gohan to Super Saiyan 2. You know, something simple, nothing too crazy. I mean, a lot of people, you know, really big Gohan fans. I am personally myself, but I'm more of a future Gohan, you know, fan. But don't get me wrong, Super Saiyan 2, you know, Team Gohan was definitely one of the best just moments in the show. So the issue here, you know, a lot of people have been talking about Daima. Like I said, I'm going to talk about that in a separate video, but I do also want to mention it because the issue here, everyone wants to see either, we just recently got this revealed, you know, in the latest episode, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is canon. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, which we knew was canon, we thought he was coming for Battle Hour, he did not. So it comes to a point where, when are we going to get these units, right? The last time that we had an actual ongoing anime with like the actual games themselves was in like what, 2016, 2017 with Dragon Ball Super. So come on now, it doesn't make sense for them to not capitalize on his. This would be just a good, you know, marketing, you know, move by them, because this is hype. You know, we didn't get Super Saiyan 4 and Dragon Ball Z. You know, it's only been canon in certain ways in Dragon Ball GT. It hasn't actually been canon in the actual main story. But enough yapping about that, right? But that is something I want to mention too, because there's a possible chance we can see Daima. I do want to see us, you know, do something here, right? They have to just It Goku or IT Goku. I feel like the animations on him, he's a good character, but his animations feel a little lackluster, you know. And some people, that might sound crazy to say too, but they do feel just a little bit lackluster. This is an option that I would love to see. Another one is, I want to stay on the villains theme, because villains need a little bit of love, you know. We get a lot of hero units. I want to see this concept from what they had, you know, for this is from Dokkan. Now it could be something similar, I would say, to what we got with the Trunks and Gohan, where if one, you know, if the, you know, these two can be the tag character. If they die, you know, they can revive. They called it different, I forgot the name of it, but it's a new mechanic. You basically come back as a new character, awakened, powered up. That could be something cool I would love to see, because if we go really quick, let's go to Sun Fam. That's what these guys have right here. And then once Gohan, you know, once he's defeated or he dies, you basically come back. You come back as Trunks, because originally they are a tag character. You know, I'm pretty sure most of you already know this, but they originally are a tag character. The only difference here would be there would be 3 characters. We've never had, you know, we have tag characters. We've never had 3 characters actual playable in a game on one, you know, as a one unit. So these guys, you know, we recently just got an Android 17, 18. So I don't know this. That's why this is like my third and least favorite option. But I would really love to see it. A lot of people have been asking for like the tag droids. You know, there's Zenkai. We kind of got that. I guess you could say that was a future campaign, and then we kind of transitioned into the Cell Saga campaign right here. So they're a part of that. They fought Cell around this time in the arc. So therefore, I feel like this is it's a good chance. You know, there's some other options out there for different characters as well, but these are my top 3. And I think, Daima is likely. Daima is definitely likely to come. I'm hoping that it comes. Could you imagine? We've never had, we've had Super Saiyan 3, Vegeta as a thing, and Dokkan from from the Heroes series. But to be actually canon and, have animations for it in the actual show. Same thing with this Super Saiyan 4 Goku Mini. This looks something similar to like the Zeno. Is that Vegeta or Super Saiyan 4? I know it's a Super Saiyan 4 form from the Zeno one from the Dragon Ball Heroes. Looks a lot like that one, a bit of a mix. So I like that they did that. Really dope. But this is my option right here. My 3 options. Let me know what you guys personally think on just what character we can see. What should they do? Should they they already announced it, we're gonna get something at least from the Cell Saga, but I'm saying towards the end maybe we get something Daima related. They can't pass up this opportunity. It just makes no sense for them to just pass up this. If they do, then yeah, they fumbled. That's on them. At the end of the day, that's their decisions. We're just here to put in our opinions about it. But that being said, though, let me know what you guys think personally on the video. What are these some solid picks that you personally could see happening? We got about a month in this campaign, so we'll see what happens then. But I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, everyone have a blessed day. It's your boy JB. I'm out.